What's up, GERO 315, co-instructors and TAs. All right, so I want to give you a little quick instruction on what you need to do in terms of grading the extra credit as it comes in. So I've reorganized the grading columns. So you just come right in here to the grading center like this. All right, so now I've entered the grading center. And ultimately, we determine our grades based on right here, the weighted total. This is the 315 extra credit that's going to accumulate over the next couple of weeks because we're trying to do everything we can to help our students out. So one of the extra credits was watching this video right here, okay? And so an example of what I've done is right here, Mason Alport watched the video. He did amazingly well. So he's getting, you grade it the normally way you do as a discussion because we entered it in and we coded it as a discussion. So you can go ahead and see what I've done right here. I'm going to grade the user activity. All right, and so we're in, okay? So do comment as best you can right here on what they've done. So Mason did a great job. He gets 2 out of 2 for the discussion, like always. And what I did do is I kind of looked and saw who he interacted with right here. So first of all, I talked about what he did, and he really got into the social power structure, which was awesome. And then I went and looked and see who he interacted with. So you just click right here, all right? And it comes up. There's Mason's comment, and so he commented on Enver's post, okay, which is absolutely awesome, okay. All right, so then I went back, okay, all right, and it's going to take me right back into Mason's grade, and then I did the same thing right here, and I went and saw the first person, and so he interacted with Lauren, who did a great job. So then I go back with my browser again, okay, awesome. And so then I gave him 2 out of 2 points. Okay. So I hit submit. Bam. Okay. All right. So it's in. And then I said, okay. All right. And then what I did was I came down here and I put the number 1 information. All right. So it's pretty straightforward stuff. Okay. This is going to grow. They're going to have another video. They'll get a 1. And then, if Mason participates in the big project, then I'm going to give him 6. And what we're going to do when I do the final grading is I'm going to add 6 plus 1 plus 1. And I'm going to add it to his final grade right here. I'm not having this add in to the weighted total because we've learned from experience that Blackboard does not do a good job of that. So it's best to do after the fact, you add this to this. So this amount right here is not being considered at all in the weighted total right now. We just do it after the fact, okay? All right, so I'm going to give you another feel of what that's like. So I'm going to grade the user activity again. Of course, we were already in here with Mason, okay? So yeah, Mason's done, obviously. So I'm just going to go to the next student, right? And so the next student that has grading to be done, it blew by other students that haven't done anything, was Carter, okay? And so we can see again that Carter did a great job. So I'm going to enter, I was real quickly just seeing how it works before. And I'll just say, I'm so glad you were this with this. Right? You just mix it up. Now, I kind of want to see who he interacted with, so I'm just gonna, I could have done this afterwards. So I do this and copy it. And I do a Control C, and that copies it so that I can go, because once you leave the window, it gets rid of it. So I'm going to see who he interacted with. So I'm leaving the page, okay. All right, and so it looks like he interacted with John. All right, so that's awesome. Okay, as did Jamie, as did Daniel. All right, cool. I'm going to go back here. All right, backward in my browser. Boom, and the second person that Carter interacted with was, survey says, was Alan. So that's awesome. All right, so and then I just go back. And I'll say I'm going to do a Control V to put it back in what I had. Control V. All right, then I'll say, um, and you don't have to go this way, but this is just or you can just do all at once. Um, way to interact with Alan. All right, so that is done. Submit. Awesome. Okay, cool. I'll hit OK. All right. And we'll go down here and find Carter. Okay. All right. And so this is Mason right here. And so I'm going to find the next grading right here. There it is. So I gave him a point. Okay. All right. So that's what you're going to do with the grading. All right. So I think, as best you can, it's a good idea to stay on top of this. Okay. So I did a couple of examples here. I didn't add the point here to Yasin. So I'm going to go in and do that right now. All right. So grade user activity. I got to see what Yasin did. Okay. All right, so I'm kind of waiting for Yazin to do the second part, right? So as of right now, I would say, so add the video documentary spoke to you. I saw that he said that. Okay. Um, it would be, we asked him to comment on one of the students' things. So you can even go in and email Yasin and say, you really need to comment. But I'm going to hit OK for right now. Okay. All right. Boom. Oh, shoot. Guess what I forgot to do? I forgot to hit submit. I'm horrible. All right. Let's go. Let's go back in and see what happens when you don't hit submit. You don't get anything. All right. So let's try this again. I am super glad. You, Yasin, to a friend. Right. Submit. Sorry about that. Bam. Okay. Now I can say okay. Okay. And so he's, pretty much done what I wanted. I mean, I'm not going to split hairs. I would prefer that he do the whole 9 yards, but for right now, just to keep track, I'm going to say one. Okay. All right. So I did one other here, and that was Lawrence, and I want to make sure I comment on this. All right. So I'm going to grade user activity and see what Lauren did. Okay. All righty. Yeah, she did a great job. I'm reading it. What she has to say. All right. It is documentary. It is not surprising. Um, Now, again, I probably should have done this before, but I'm going to see who she commented on. I'm going to do a Control C, right? Control C means I've copied that, okay? And who did she interact? She interacted with a lot of people here, with Benjamin, right? That's cool. All right, very cool. So interact with Ben, John Min, all right? And who else did she interact with? All right. So, and she interacted with, looks like Matthew. Cool. All right, cool. All right. So I'm going to put this here, Control V, put it back in there. All right. And super excited. I can't type, man. About to Benjamin. Okay, and this is my short-term memory. I can't remember who the other person was. Matthew. Okay, go. Submit. Don't forget to hit submit. And then okay. All right. There it is. Okay, so we go down here and we see I got Lauren dialed in. All right. So I think that is as far as I've gone. So this is what you guys need to do as TAs and um, as co-instructors. It's important to make the students feel loved and that their effort is being monitored. All right, guys. So that's it right now. So I'm going to send this out to all of you. And Tim, of course, is the complete course manager, and he will reiterate this and just try to stay on top of this. Okay. Alrighty. See you next time.